So this Murli was spoken on 13th of April 1982. The title of the Murli is The Three Types of Renunciates. Babdada is seeing the children who have achieved total renunciation out of all the Brahmin souls. There are three varieties of children. First, renunciates. Second, the great renunciates. And the third, those who have totally renounced all things. All three have renounced, but number wise. So now Baba will tell us the different qualities of renunciates, great renunciates, and those who have renounced everything. So the first one is renunciates. So renunciates, those who with their knowledge and yoga recognize what a Brahmin life is, and with their thought adopt a Brahmin way of life, and are ready to renounce old relationships, the old world, old connections, and temporary attainment. So this is the first point in the category of renunciates, the first category. Then second point in this category, they have understood that a yogi life is more elevated than the old life, and it is essential to attain eternal benefit rather than temporary benefit. Seeing this as essential, they have started to practice knowledge and yoga. So they have understood that this life is more elevated. So they have started practicing knowledge and yoga. Third, they have claimed the right of calling themselves Brahma Kumars and Brahma Kumaris. But having become Brahma Kumars and Kumaris, there is not complete transformation within old relationships or thoughts or sanskars, but they are constantly engaged in the battle of transformation. So they are engaged in the battle of transformation. At one moment, Brahmin sanskars, but at the next moment, engaged in battle to transform old sanskars, and so they have renounced, but they have not completely transformed. So they are in that process of transformation, but they are not completely transformed. Next, they simply think about it and understand that renunciation is to experience the greatest fortune, but they lack courage in actually doing it. They understand that renunciation is to experience the greatest fortune, but they lack courage in actually doing it. Or sanskars of carelessness emerge again and again. So together with renunciation, they also enjoy their present comfort. So they are enjoying their comfort also, and they are thinking about renouncing, but they are not actually renouncing everything. They lack that courage. So courage is needed to renounce. So there is understanding. They are moving along, making effort. They cannot lead a Brahmin life. What it means is that they are not following all the principles. They cannot lead a Brahmin life. The thought is determined, I must be a Brahmin. They have this thought, I must be a Brahmin. And even though there is the attraction of Maya or old relationships influenced by Maya or the old life, yet the thought remains unbroken that a Brahmin life is the most elevated, and so faith is firm in the intellect. Faith is also there, firm faith. But two obstacles interfere and prevent them from becoming complete renunciates. And what are those two? There are two things that are not allowing them to renounce, to become complete renunciates. What are those? The first one, they are not able to maintain courage constantly. That is, there is less power to face obstacles. So they don't have enough strength to face obstacles. They lack courage. That's one obstacle. And second, a form of carelessness. That is, to prefer comfort comes in. They are in their comfort zone. So that is carelessness. So they are engaged in each one of the subjects: study, remembrance, dharana, and service. And so they move along. So they are making efforts in all the four subjects, but there is carelessness. They are in their comfort zones. So these are the two obstacles. In order to achieve complete transformation, the soul has to be the embodiment of power, holding all weapons, and this is missing. There is love, but not yet the form of power. So love has not transformed into power. They cannot, next is, they cannot stabilize themselves in a stage of master almighty authority. And so they do not become the great renunciates. These are souls who have experienced renunciation, but they are not able to become the great renunciates. So these are the points for those who are only renunciates. Next, great renunciates. So what are the qualities of those who are great renunciates? The great renunciates who constantly have courage and enthusiasm for transformation within all relationships, thoughts, and sanskaras. They are constantly detached from the old world and old relationships. So this word constant, they are constantly detached from the old world and old relationships. Souls who are great renunciates constantly feel that the old world or relationships are dead to them, and so they don't have to battle anymore. So the first category, they were battling, but in this category, they're not battling. Next, their consciousness is stable, always filled with love, cooperation, the form of power, the constant servers. But sometimes they use inverted intoxication. What is inverted intoxication? Ulta nasha. Intoxication that is based on ego. Within this, right to their fortune. Sometimes they use that. There is complete renunciation of past life, but yet the renunciation of the renunciation. Iron chains have been broken, but they have changed into golden chains, but still chains are there. And sometimes within the beautiful life of transformation, they are caught in the bondage of golden chains. So see what Baba said? There is complete renunciation of past life, but not yet the renunciation of the renunciation. Tyag ka bhi tyag. That is not there. So, what are the golden chains? What are the golden chains? I and mine. These beautiful golden chains. I am a good Jnani, or even I am an enlightened soul, or I am a yogi soul, does not allow the soul to be liberated from bondage constantly. There are three varieties of households. So now, Baba, under this category, three varieties: the household of Lokik relationships and tasks, the household of your own body, and the household of service. So the first one, Baba is elaborating on this. The household of, actually Baba is talking about household of the body first. So the renunciates have gone beyond Lokik households. So they have gone beyond Lokik households, but are still engaged in the household of the body. That is, in just learning to look after themselves and moving forward themselves. They are still engaged in trying to go beyond the influence of the nature of body consciousness. But because of that nature, again and again, they lose courage. They themselves speak of this and say, I realize I even have the desire, but this is my nature. This is the consciousness of the body, the household of the body. They are not able to become the embodiment of power and liberate themselves from the bondage of this household. So, what Baba is telling us, although they have gone beyond Lokik household, but they have not gone beyond the household of their own body. So, this is the story of the renunciates. But then, the great renunciates have become detached from both Lokik household and also the household of the body. So see, Baba is telling us this, the first one, household of the body. This is the story of the renunciates. So renunciates are not able to go beyond the household of their own body. But great renunciates are actually. Because next line Baba is saying that great renunciates, they have become detached from both Lokik household and also the household of the body. But within the household of service, this is the third type of household. Within the household of service, instead of being free, are sometimes trapped. The consciousness of their own body does not trouble such souls because day and night they are lost in love. They have gone beyond the household of the body. So, see, in the first category, that is renunciates, they have gone beyond the household of Lokik relationships. Second category, that is the great renunciates, they have gone beyond the household of their own body. So, both. They have gone beyond the household, Lokik household, and also beyond the household of their own body. But the first category, they are not able to go beyond the household of their own body. Are you understanding the difference? Yes. So, now Baba says, the fortune of the renunciation of both these is that they have become jnanis and yogis. So both variety, renunciates and great renunciates, both are fortunate because both have become jnanis and yogis. They have attained all powers, they have claimed the virtues, they have become famous souls within the Brahmin family. They have become VIPs amongst the servers. The shower of the flowers of praise has begun. They have become souls worthy of regard and praise, but they are trapped within the expansion of the huge household of service, and within that also, it is possible to become the great donor and give others the donation of all attainment, but instead of this, they accept it for themselves. So, I and mine, The golden chains of pure feelings begin, and the feelings of the words are both good. I am not saying this for myself, I am saying this for service. They then try to say like this. I am not saying I am a worthy teacher, but others say this and ask for me. Students say you are the one who should be doing this service. So this is the subtle ego. No? I am detached, but others make me their beloved. What can this be called? Have they recognized the Father, or have they only seen you? They like your knowledge. So if someone is saying like this, that means they have not recognized the Father. That means they are not connected with Baba, but they are now connected to you. So they say your yoga is good or that your method of service is good, but where did Baba go? You have made Baba become a resident of Paramdham already, and so renunciation of even this fortune so that you are no longer visible. Only Baba is visible. So that there isn't just love for a great soul, but inspire in them love for the Supreme Soul. So their connection should be directly with Baba, not with you. So within this stage, the soul has not yet renounced everything. It has not gone beyond this last household. A trace of this pure household remains. There is great renunciation, but not yet total renunciation. So there is great renunciation, but not yet total renunciation. And so you heard the definition of the second numbered great renunciation. This was the second category. The third category. What is the third category? Complete renunciates. Now there only remains total renunciation. That is the last of the course of renunciation. Then there is complete renunciation. The lesson has been learned completely. The last lesson still remains. You will be told further on. There is to be a great sacrificial fire in 1983 and also at other places. And so are you preparing for the total sacrifice of all things, or are you only preparing the hall? At that time they were preparing. The service of others will be done. You will bring great microphones who will glorify and reveal Baba. Those plans have been made, but is Baba to be revealed alone, or will there also be revelation Shiv of the Shiv Shaktis simultaneously? Both brothers and sisters are part of the Shakti army, and so Baba will be revealed with his children. Just think about the time when the mics will send the sound all around. When that is happening within the world and the curtain opens to reveal the images, at the moment, Baba is hidden behind the curtain. The children are also hidden, Baba says. By then, they must perfect so that they can be revealed. So those children will be revealed and Baba will be revealed through them. Or when the curtain opens, some are still getting ready. Or some are still sitting, catching hold of the shelf. Someone is searching for the sword. You don't want such a photograph taken. And so what must you do now? So, Baba is asking us to become what? Complete renunciates. Means there should not be any slightest degree of I in mind. No golden chains in this top category of renunciation, that is complete renunciates, where souls will be connected to Baba and not to you. And then complete sacrifice, let there be complete sacrifice, and so a program has to be made for this. In the great yagya, sacrifice the golden chains also, and so it is necessary to practice all these things from now. Now, not that you start doing this in 1983, it is now. People have a system. So this Murli was spoken in 82. So Baba Baba was telling that not that you start doing this in 1983, it is now people have a system whereby first a person becomes a server and the surrender ceremony comes later. And so the ceremony of complete sacrifice will be in 1983. But the practice for this must be over a period of time. So Baba is saying that you don't have to wait till 1983. But from now onwards, from 82 onwards, you have to practice because this is going to take a long period of time. Do you understand? Acha, to those who are always like Brahma, the Father, and are the great donors, even of the fortune they have claimed, to such elevated souls who are constantly obedient, trustworthy, and faithful, and follow the Father, Bab Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. So, Baba is saying namaste to all of us.